Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you all are doing good today. Hope you're having a great week. Get into a topic for this video. A couple of hours ago, I saw where Brittney Griner pleaded guilty to drug charges in a Russian court. Back on February 17th, Brittney Griner was arrested at a Moscow airport for carrying cartridges. I don't know, that had hashish oil in it. And she's been in a Russian jail since February 17th, going on 5 months because just today was July 7th. So this happened back in February. So almost 5 months now she's been over there. And today she pleaded guilty to drug charges. She told the judge that, she didn't, there was no intent, that she unwillingly, you know, um, had the cartridges, and that she had no intent to distribute or to traffic any kind of drugs or anything of that nature. So she pled guilty, and on next Thursday, the 14th, is when her trial is set. So hopefully this works out for her. Hopefully, if she gets released, I hope that comes about. Should she be released? I'm going to say, yeah, I think so. I think she learned her lesson. I hope she did. I think she did. But then again, you broke the law. You broke Russian law. That's their law. I mean, you bear some responsibility, as well as and you got to be accountable for your actions. You got to be smart. You just have to make better decisions. Yes, to err is human. We all make mistakes. We all make, Lord knows, I make mistakes. I continue to make them. We all do. But we pay for our mistakes too. Just because you're making a mistake doesn't mean that you're exempt from responsibility or being held accountable for that mistake. I mean, it doesn't work that way. But, in this day and age that we're living in, those are two words that you don't hear a lot, are responsibility and accountability. And Miss Griner, you know, she should have been smarter than that, and just more responsible for her actions. And she's going to be, she's been held accountable for it. I feel bad for her spouse. I feel bad for her teammates, her family, her coaches. I feel bad for them, and they're in my prayers. I hope she gets through this. I hope she's released. I hope things work out for her. I really do. I really do. Hope she gets through this unscathed, and I just hope this is one of those things. Lesson learned. We just got to be more responsible, y'all, for our actions. More accountability and responsibility. We've got to be held accountable. There's lack of accountability when people do things these days. There's just a lack of it. People don't want to take responsibility for their actions. You're responsible for your actions. As an adult, this is part of life. I'm not saying I'm perfect. No one's perfect. Lord knows I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But I would think that I've learned my lesson from my mistakes, not to do it again. Holding myself accountable, knowing that I got to be responsible for my actions. We just got to do that, y'all. I hope things work out for Miss Griner. I really do. Um, I heard the Phoenix Mercury coach a couple of days ago said, had this been LeBron James, he would have been home by now. Okay, that's a good point. But the point also has to be made that LeBron James wouldn't have been carrying cartridges that contain hashish oil in it, or whatever you call that oil. I'm maybe pronouncing it wrong, and I probably am. He wouldn't be carrying cannabis cartridges. He wouldn't be carrying drug paraphernalia in a foreign airport. LeBron would have known better. We can make that argument. Can we have that conversation? Let's keep it a buck. He would have known better. He would have been carrying these cartridges, uh, drug paraphernalia, in a Russian airport. Not saying LeBron is perfect, or that he's better than Brittney Griner. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying he would have been cognizant of where he's at, and that you can't do that. He would have been ignorant of the fact. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. It isn't. It's just, it is what it is. It's no excuse. This is nothing against Brittney Griner, but yeah, ignorance of the law is no excuse. She broke Russian law. You break the law here, you got to pay the consequences. You break the law in Canada and Mexico and Great Britain and Italy and wheresoever, China, Russia, you have to pay the consequences. But I think this is more of a peeing contest between Putin and Biden. I really believe this is a peeing contest, because you look at the time that this happened was February 17th. If I'm not mistaken, a week later, Russia invades Ukraine, even though back in January, there had been rumblings in the media and throughout the world that Russia was planning on invading Ukraine if they didn't concede Ukraine back to Russia. There have been rumblings for weeks that Putin was gearing up to invade Ukraine back in January. And so the process had already started, but I just find the timing, pay attention now. I just find the timing of this, Brittney Griner's detainment in Russia and them invading Ukraine. I just find the timing of it very funny that it happened around the same time within a week of each other. That's very odd to me. That just strikes me as, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there, but pay attention. Pay attention now. This is nothing more but a peeing contest and Putin thumbing his nose at the Biden administration, flexing his muscle, telling Biden, "I got one of your top athletes in my jails, in one of my jails. You're gonna do things on my terms. Yeah, I invaded Ukraine. I want you to beg. I want you to grovel at my feet." I'm telling you, I just, in my hardest of hearts, I believe this is a peeing contest. This is Putin thumbing his nose at the Biden administration, making Joe Biden gravel. I invaded Ukraine. What you gonna do about that? I got one of your athletes in one of my jails. What are you gonna do about that? And she may get a long prison sentence unless you play by my rules. I read a report where we got I don't know this what they call this guy, agent of death or something like that, a Russian citizen in one of our prisons, and that there should be an equal exchange. Okay, let him go free. Send him back to Russia. Let Brittney Griner go free. Send her back here to the U.S. Fair exchange. I mean, if that comes to pass, we shall see. But hey, it sounds like a logical thing to do to me. Why keep this dude? Let her go. Let him go. But I just think that Brittney Griner is being used as bait. I think she's being used as bait. And her poor loved ones, her wife, her teammates, her coaches, family, they're going through this. They're going through this ongoing process. They've been going through this for going on 5 months now. And it's not right. It's not fair to them, and it's not right. And Brittney Griner is being used as bait in this peeing contest and this flexing of muscle. This is Putin just this is his narcissism. This is just his evilness, just coming to fruition. And him thumbing his nose at the Biden administration. That's what this is. Because had this happened in the United Kingdom or France or Italy or Canada, this wouldn't have been an issue. You know, she may have been in jail maybe a few days and they would have let her go. But being that Russia is our sworn enemy and has been for decades, this is why she's being held over there as long as she is. I firmly believe that this is nothing but a peeing contest, and Brittney Griner is being held as bait. And it's sad that this is going on. I feel bad for this young lady. Um, I hope that she gets released soon. I hope that it's one of those learn lesson learned, not just to athletes, but to anyone traveling overseas, traveling abroad. You have got to know their laws. Just because cannabis and marijuana is legal here in the States, well, most of the United States, it's not legal overseas. They do not play. They do not play. They do not play. They do not play by the same rules that we do. They don't play with this stuff, y'all. Y'all have to be cognizant of that. Know the rules of the country, that of the host country. Know their rules. You will not get caught up in a situation like Miss Griner find her situation there now. Now she's at the mercy of the Russian courts. She's at their mercy. They could do with her whatever they want. I just feel bad for her. She's in a bad situation. It could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. Yes, it could have been avoided. I feel bad for her wife. I feel bad for her family, her teammates, her coaches. I just feel bad. My heart goes out to them because this could have been avoided. Know the rules of the country. Know the rules. They don't follow the same rules that we do. Their laws are not our laws. But the United States, they feel, and they've been doing this, they have a PhD in this, they feel they could tell countries how they police Americans. They feel that they could tell other countries, about their laws. You're gonna about their rules. Their rules aren't fair. Their rules are their rules. Know them, damn it. Know them. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, whether it's American law or Russian law. I feel bad for Miss Griner, and I hope she gets through this. I really and truly do. I really and truly do. I hope she does. But then, like I said, ignorance of the law is no excuse. It's no excuse, y'all. Accountability and responsibility. And just being smart. Just be smart. Just be smart about this stuff. That's all. You just gotta know. You gotta know where you at, man. You gotta be aware of your environment, aware of your surroundings. My dad taught me that as a young child. He been taught me that for years. He reinforced it even more when I became a teenager. When I would had a little bit more freedom to be around my friends. I could be on my own a little bit. I was still under my parents' roof, but I had free reign to, go on my own with my friends. And my dad said, know your surroundings, know where you at, look around, be cognizant. Don't put yourself in a position where you in a world of trouble. Do not put yourself in that position. As best you can, do not put yourself in that position. And Miss Griner, I just feel bad for. I feel bad for the sister. I hope things work out for her. I hope she's able to get released soon, and that she's reunited with her spouse and with her teammates and everything. I just hope things work out for her. Where's the LGBTQ community on this? Why aren't they protesting at the White House? Why aren't they giving the Biden administration hell on this? Why aren't they rallying behind her spouse and her family and her team? Why aren't they raising hell at the White House, protesting, giving it to the Biden administration? Why? Have y'all seen them out there at the White House? Are they rallying behind Ms. Griner? I keep telling black people we do not have any allies. When the chips are down, you do not have any allies. You're on your own. When they want you, then they'll use you. When it's to fulfill their agenda, they'll use you until they use you up. But when you're in trouble, when the chips are down, they're nowhere to be found. Black people, we do not have any allies. We're on our own out here. I hope and pray that Miss Griner, she's able to be reunited with her family and with her spouse and, you know, what so have you. But you have to be accountable and responsible for your actions. I keep saying that. And ignorance of any law is no excuse. It isn't. We just got to keep it a buck. In any event, I'm going to hop off of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless you. Hit the thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button down. Do that for me. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel so you get the notification bell when I do videos on here. Till next time, y'all, I love y'all. Take care and God bless. And let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. All right, y'all. Till next time, y'all take care. Love you much and God bless. All right, now I'm out. Peace.